Starting a flower garden can be a rewarding experience, but it can also be a bit overwhelming for beginners. However, with a little bit of planning and preparation, anyone can create a beautiful and thriving flower garden. Step 1. Determine the location. The first step in starting a flower garden is to determine where you want it to be located. Ideally, your flower garden should be in an area that receives plenty of sunlight, has well-draining soil, and is protected from strong winds. Look around your yard and find an area that meets these criteria. It's also a good idea to consider the size of the area, as this will determine how many flowers you can plant. Step 2. Choose the type of flowers. Once you've determined the location of your flower garden, it's time to choose the type of flowers you want to plant. Some popular options for beginners include marigolds, petunias, zinnias, and sunflowers. Consider factors such as the color, size, and height of the flowers, as well as their growing conditions, such as soil type and sun exposure. Step 3. Prepare the soil. Before planting your flowers, you'll need to prepare the soil. Start by removing any weeds, rocks, or debris from the area. Then, loosen the soil with a garden fork or tiller. If your soil is clay-like or compacted, you may need to add some organic matter, such as compost or peat moss, to improve drainage and fertility. Step 4. Plant the flowers. Once your soil is prepared, it's time to plant the flowers. Follow the instructions on the seed packets or plant labels for spacing and planting depth. Water the flowers thoroughly after planting and continue to water them regularly until they are established. Step 5. Maintain the garden. Maintaining your flower garden is just as important as planting it. Be sure to water your flowers regularly, especially during dry spells, and fertilize them as needed. Deadhead any spent flowers to encourage new growth, and remove any weeds that may sprout up. It's also a good idea to mulch around your flowers to help retain moisture and suppress weeds. Step 6. Enjoy your beautiful flower garden. With a little bit of effort and care, your flower garden will soon be in full bloom. Take the time to appreciate your hard work and enjoy the beauty of your flowers. Consider taking photos or inviting friends and family over to admire your handiwork. In conclusion, starting a flower garden can be a fun and rewarding experience for beginners. By following these steps and taking good care of your flowers, you'll be able to create a beautiful and thriving garden that you can enjoy for years to come.